Two neighbors both earn $80,000 a year. Same salary, same city, same 10 years. One of them ends up with $250,000 to their name. The other ends up owing money one bad month away from disaster. They earn the exact same income every single year. So the difference wasn't how much they made, it was what they bought with it. One quietly bought assets, the other quietly bought liabilities. And that single, almost invisible choice is what decides who actually becomes wealthy. Picture the second neighbor. From the outside, they look like the one who's winning. A newer car every few years, the bigger apartment, the latest phone, weekend upgrades. It genuinely feels like success. But every one of those shiny things quietly reaches into their pocket every single month and pulls money back out. The car payment, the higher rent, the insurance, the financing. High income, beautiful lifestyle, and almost nothing left over at the end of the month. That isn't wealth. That's an expensive treadmill that never stops. So let's define the two words clearly, because almost no one has ever taught this. An asset is anything that puts money into your pocket. Investments that grow, index funds that compound, a rental that pays you rent, a skill or side income that earns. A liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket. The car loan, the credit card balance, the stuff you financed. And here is the entire test. In one short question, does this thing pay you or do you pay for it? Assets pay you, liabilities bill you. Hold on to one image because it's the whole lesson. Assets feed you. They put food on the table without you lifting a finger. Liabilities eat you. They sit down at your table every month and take a bite out of your income, whether you're working that day or not. Wealthy people spend their lives quietly collecting things that feed them. Almost everyone else spends their life feeding the things that eat them. Let's run real things through the test, because some of the answers surprise people. The car you financed, it takes money out every month and loses value just sitting in the driveway. That's a liability. The index funds you keep buying, they quietly compound and grow in the background. Asset. The bigger house you live in, the one everyone calls your best investment, between the mortgage, the taxes, and the upkeep, it mostly pulls cash out each month. Mostly a liability, a small side income, even $50 a week. It pays you asset. The gadget on a 12-month plan. Liability. Run everything you own through that one question. Now zoom in on a single month. Imagine your assets, your investments, your side income, quietly hand you $600. Meanwhile, your liabilities, the car payment, the financed gadgets, the interest on a balance, reach in and take $1,100. Most people live with that second number far bigger than the first. So every pay rise just gets swallowed whole. And that's the entire game of building wealth. Slowly flipping those two numbers until the money your assets pay you is finally bigger than the money your liabilities take. Play that forward over 10 years, and the two neighbors split apart on the chart. The one who keeps buying assets watches a small balance start to snowball. Each asset helps buy the next one, and the line bends upward into real wealth. The one who keeps buying liabilities watches money leak out faster than it comes in, and their line slowly sinks below zero. Same salary the entire time. The gap between these two lines isn't luck, and it isn't talent. It's just direction, what each dollar was sent out to do. So here's the move the wealthy actually make, and it flips the normal order completely. Most people buy the luxury first, the car, the watch, the upgrade, straight out of their paycheck. The wealthy buy the asset first, let it grow and pay them, and then let that asset income buy the luxury. You don't buy the nice car with your salary. You buy assets with your salary, and one day those assets buy the car for you. Same toys in the end, opposite order, and the order is everything. So how do you flip your own two numbers? 4 moves. First, pay your assets first. Automate an investment the very day your pay lands, before lifestyle can touch a cent of it. Second, cap your liabilities. Only borrow for things that grow, never for things that rot. Third, reinvest everything your assets pay you, so income quietly buys more income. And fourth, when you do want the nice thing, Train yourself to buy it with what your assets earn, not with your paycheck. Do that for a few years, and wealth stops being about your salary at all. So let's bring it home. Two people, the exact same 80,000 a year. The one who spent a decade buying assets, or things that put money into their pocket, ends up with $250,000 working for them. The one who spent it buying liabilities, things that take money out, ends up underwater, still trading every hour for every dollar. The lesson isn't earn more, it's this. Before you buy anything, ask the one question: does this pay me or do I pay for it? Then go and buy more of the first kind. If this reframed how you see your own spending, the perfect next watch is our breakdown on passive income, turning the very assets we just talked about into money that shows up while you sleep. And remember, everything here is education, not financial advice, so always do your own research for your own situation. Subscribe for more money ideas explained simply, and I'll see you in the next one.